a whole lot, and we finally get to see
Oke
him here.
cuy,
You
kita
usually see
masuk
him
ke game
even
yang
in the mid
kedua.
lane, and I think that's what they're
Indonesia
gonna do.
versus
The Fovies will be in the
Vietnam.
mid lane for Fugo, not on the XP. It's gonna be Hehe still
Nolan,
on
Loi,
that
Arlot,
Charisma.
Guinevere,
All
Harit.
right.
Udah OP semua cuy.
What do you think, Nice Sir? Do you
Dipegang
think the
oleh
Fovius is better as an XP
Indonesia ya
laner
guys ya.
or a mid laner?
Oof. I think for this,
Tapi
mid
ada
lane
Perseus
because
cuy
you want to be
di Vietnam guys.
rotating wherever the Nolan is, and like so you want to be able to you want to be able to join those fights, those early
Vietnam
skirmishes,
edit
and
Terisla,
possibly once
Roger
you have a
dan
demonic force
Ferdin.
available, like play around that. So I don't know. It's tough to
OP
say,
juga
but
ya
I
guys ya.
think this is better. It does fit with this lineup, and mid lane is the way to go
Oke
here. I
cuy,
think
kita masuk ke
before,
lane of
actually, no,
Don.
even with
Adik-adik
thinking some of the major teams, I think it just depends on what the lineup is going to be. He works great in
Indo
XP
Pride.
and mid. So with that, let's find out exactly how it's going to be executed in this land of Dawn. Game
Nolan.
number 2 here. It's match point for Indonesia.
Nolan
Looking to close out
Albab.
the series against Vietnam.
Albab.
Again, remember, they are tied for points. Hold on. It looks like, I'm not sure if that's going to result in anything, but they were pretty low there.
Yang pertama tadi link guys ya. Yang kedua Nolan guys ya. Luar biasa Albab guys.
Albert already rotating in, gets that level 2, and you can see it, right? Again, Vietnam needs to even out the series here, get to a game 3, because they're tied in the standings. You guys, real quick, can also check out the standings on isf.gg to stay updated with everything happening. Now, as we take a look, even at the emblems here, nothing crazy that sticks out except for Fugo. He's got the war cry on the logo, so this is going to be the first time that we actually see this. Well, first time in for a pick for Fovius in general, but then the war cry emblem on top of the Fovius pick. I'm wondering how this is going to work out. An extra 8% damage for a Fovius, especially when he has demonic force. I feel like that could be kind of scary. Could be tough to deal with. Plus, the fact that Yandere has it as well. This is, not so new. We have seen Rogers play with this emblem now at this point, and it works out. So it's a lot of extra damage they could play around here.
For sure. And then the fact that they're going to go for the war cry means that they want to go for the prolonged fight. They want to try to out-sustain Indonesia. Albert jumping in forward, not able to get the fracture down, so he's going to hold off onto that Keyboy, just relieving some of the pressure that Yandere has been able to put down onto CW in this gold lane, and will be able to help CW shove this. But so far, Vietnam in the early game, doing a pretty good job. I think as long as Fugo is able to clear up and get to level 4 before the turtle, this is going to be a very, very good early fight for Vietnam.
You know what I'm wondering too here, Mirko, is like, what is the build path of this Fovius in the mid? Because, with things changing, he can do quite a bit of damage with the current item. So they do get a flicker out from Loot Beast all before this first turtle, this first objective take does come, but they do get these level 4s that are crucial for the fight. So even with the flicker down, Loopy might still just try to get a play. It looks like Keyboy's trying to get that level 4 as well, so that he can contribute to this fight. Right now, control the side of the turtle. Fugo quite low. Looks like he's going to be fine, but now fighting for the turtle.
Catatan pertama dapatkan oleh
slash can go for it, jumps in for the Vengeance as well, and that's going to be the penalty on Albert down.
Albert,
final slash
mantap
combo with the retribution. Now that's going to be the spatial migration and the violent requiem.
Gila Albert.
To give Albert some space to go for the fracture and pick up a double kill on top of the turtle.
Langsung double kill Albert ya guys ya. Wah, bagian bawah yang menang. Mantap cewek.
I was going to say, good job surviving against CW.
Good job cewek.
The turret eventually goes down. Zhao gone too.
Good fracture too, and now Albert will be able to use the dash, but now he's gonna try to bait Fugo into the turret. I'm not sure if Fugo wants to take this, and he does with the demonic force. Gets pulled way too far away from his turret. Is forced to use the purify. Now it might be the re-engage from Albert, catching Fugo, overextending. And Fugo has lost the entire minion wave on top of that, right? He's gonna be so behind in gold.
I'm not sure, like, if he was just like, oops, if that was an oops because he goes too far.
It was like multiple oopses.
Yeah, that would have stopped 2 before he even got there. But, it's unfortunate because even looking at the gold, he's already fallen quite behind Sands. 600-700 gold already. And this is a 5-0 lead now for Indonesia, very similar to what we saw in the previous game. So Vietnam struggling with this, invading that purple buff.
Razor's Wrath and Retribution
Ajar,
covers
Bob.
Requiem.
Kelas,
Oh my
Bob.
goodness, Nart gonna be knocked up straight into the Fracture and a Dispersion. Now it's gonna be Lupi because it's gonna be combat. The
Lupi.
Divergent gets placed down
Lupi.
and Sans will be able to escape. Keyboy next to the chopping block.
Balik.
They go for the chase
Keyboy.
and Demonic Force as well. The Keyboy will be able to enter
Ajar,
again on the
masuk.
spatial migration. Getting Joe
Wah.
knocked up. CW rotating back again as Joe goes over the top, but CW has rotated, goes over to
Hadid.
Central Fission, and it's gonna be headed completely
Sans.
isolated, alone. The other members went
Gila,
back,
Sans.
and the Terizla will be taken out 7-1 as Joe is still looking for an aggressive maneuver here into the enemy jungle. Has a retribution as well, but it seems Albert will still be able to pick it up for himself. That 2-level lead coming in handy for the retri battle.
I'm so, it's hold on, it's mid lane. I don't think Nart.
Again, the Vengeance
Again?
resets with a dispersion, the final slash. Nart gonna be displaced and
Gila,
taken out by
Sans.
the Vengeance, and now Joe can't even go and utilize that retri advantage that he got from the purple buff invade.
Masih dapat
Albert's
Indo ya,
gonna
guys,
pick
ya.
it up for free. No retri
Free
needed. And they're
turtle,
gonna plow through the
Albert.
next engage here onto the enemy
Indonesia.
jungle. Fugo caught, but has the Purify. And it seems for Indonesia, they have a 5,000 gold lead already. The diversion is going to be used down to the bottom lane to go for a flank, and that's going to be the sandwich.
Gila,
Albert picking up the kill
Albert.
together with the rest of the team as Lutpi is even winning up against the Terizla now in the lane.
Yeah,
Masih
this is
terlalu
very
kuat,
punishing,
cuy.
with what Indonesia is
Assassinate
doing,
Albert.
Vietnam not giving them a chance to breathe. Even earlier, it looked good for Vietnam when they were starting to fight back and they caught a couple, but then, oh, hold on, Nart again. Oh my goodness!
Bye-bye.
It's just too much. He's 7-0-1.
Final slashing
Iya Allah.
into the stacks. Albert, what triple kill?
Albert minggir lah, guys.
The Maniac waiting for him, and that's gonna be the spatial migration.
Oh,
and
ada
knock him
Maniac
up to
from
give the
Albert.
Maniac over to
Bahaya,
Albert on a
cuy.
silver platter. The
Menit
diversion
kelima
to the bottom
Maniac,
lane.
cuy.
Perhaps a hut for the Savage.
Gila,
We don't know where
Albert.
is, and he will be able to recall in time, denying that Savage. But man, Indonesia, 6 minutes and 13-1, complete dominance.
Menit kelima,
Look at
Albert
the
Maniac,
damage
guys.
that Albert is
Yikes.
doing on this Nolan. 31,000 damage mid lane.
Nart again not having a good time, not even
Wow.
given the chance to use the Primal Wrath. The CW jumps in forward, does have the Purify now, will be able to get locked down by the penalty zone, but that's going to be the Demonic Force munching onto Keyboy's HP bar, as that will be
Keyboy
Keyboy
hilang,
now
boy.
looking with Vengeance, now with the Stun as well, trying to bait out some of these Demonic Forces, and he's going to
Lagi,
get the Purify,
lagi,
but will
cuy.
not be able to survive in that
Albert
skirmish.
above is
Albert
everybody.
just comes in, takes him down, and wants to go for more. You gotta respect this fracture. and
Gila,
good,
Albert.
takes the double, punishes an overstaying.
Tough. This is more than a tough. This is dire. We're 7 minutes in.
Albert,
10,000
Albert.
gold behind, and that's a turtle. You're not going to see any of your buffs.
Tujuh ya, guys, ya.
Side of your jungle, and even with this lineup, oh, again,
Oh, I can't
Lagi,
even say it
cuy.
was a spatial
Can't even say
migration. He just disappeared. Nart.
Apaan
0-6
itu?
and oh, this Edith. It's supposed to be a sustainable pick. You know, it's supposed to be a pick that can allow you to re-engage, but
Kill
I guess when you
13,
get bursted
guys.
down like that and the diversion gets placed up
Atas.
top, Yandere. Oh no, you gotta start running, buddy.
Roger.
Albert is coming down now.
Roger.
He has the passive and the basic attack.
Enggak,
and won't
kasih
even
jalan.
utilize all. Did he use get the fracture? I don't even know if he
Tidak,
got the
bisa
fracture
pulang,
there.
cuy.
Is it on that short of a cooldown?
I think so.
Gila,
Look
mungkin
at
Albert.
items. He's also got the Sky Pierce. He's got the Hunter Strike.
No
He's got
wonder.
the Malefic Roar, man. It's just-
Nolan.
You're seeing even the tankiest members of Vietnam just get deleted
Sea
in an
Halberd.
instance, and now the Sea
Sea
Halberd
Halberd ya, guys, ya.
go ahead and take care of some of the
Kan ada
sustainability.
13, Faveus,
Not even sure
dan
if that Sea
Ted's
Halberd was
lah,
needed
guys.
or if it's overkill, but they'll get these tier 2 turrets down.
Makanya dia buat Sea
Indonesia's just
Halberd.
waiting for the Lord. They're still a whole minute away from it spawning, so they're going to go and get these shields. I'm not sure if they actually continue to force a fight possibly against Vietnam, but right now Vietnam doesn't have much that they can do other than just watch their base start to crumble here. And it looks like you have to keep an eye on Keyboy. Oh,
Wah, lagi-lagi
my God, the
dikasih
final
kill
slash
ke
into
Albert.
the Violet Requiem. Well played, Indonesia. Lutpi and Keyboy. He's working that synergy together. Penalty zone, locking Keyboy and Sans there, but he has the Purifies. Yandere just gets bursted down, I think, by Albert on the
Gila,
fracture.
in the
Now
threat,
again,
guys.
it's Hehe. Isolated
Hadid.
all alone with the rest of the members having to flee.
Enggak
from the
dikasih
fracture.
jalan,
CW
cuy.
dashing forward, still has his on force as well. It's gonna be Lutpi.
Wah,
Connecting
ngelek-ngelek.
on a two,
Ngelek-ngelek.
forcing the Purify out as Nart finally gets the Primal Wrath, but not for
Ente.
long. It's just to survive for one last
Ente.
bit of damage from CW to take him down. Yandere, Joe, and Fugo on the defense. Albert level 15, jumping in fracture. Oh
Bah.
my goodness. Fugo disappearing
Albob
again.
kill
The
16.
assassin is assassinating anyone. And then real team
Lagi.
with a spatial
Jebret.
migration. Get the Viola Requiem too. And that's the
NT ya
combo
guys ya,
together with the
di menit
dispersion.
ke-9 guys.
Indonesia gonna get things done before the 10th
Indonesia.
minute of the game.
Jangan lupa subscribe dan nyalakan loncengnya.